Lovers. Today we are talking about Ardbeg. Word on the street is Ardbeg just released the PDS, known to the distillery whiskey, out, and is part of their Supernova series. This whiskey is called the Ardbeg Hypernova. Is said to be the peatiest of the whiskey they ever release at 170 ppm. Now, if you understand how peated whiskeys work, you know that the peatiest whiskey on record so far come from Bruichladdich with the Octomore, which I think the highest I've tasted is 215 ppm, which is phenol per meter. But since 2010, Ardbeg have been releasing a lot of whiskey in the Supernova series. But this time, they have the Hypernova. Ardbeg Hypernova, what is this about? It's the latest committee release from Ardbeg. This whiskey comes at 51% ABV, is around 170 ppm. And I don't have a bottle, but I've received a sample of it that you guys get to see. It's just a quick sample for you guys to actually have the taste notes of. Let's taste it, shall we? What you see is a very pale color. Very pale color. And one of the problem I have with Ardbeg is that I feel like there's always a lack of transparency. That's really my only problem I always have with Ardbeg, because I never hear this has been aged this many years or this many years. So you really don't know the age of the whiskey. So usually you just go by faith when it comes to Ardbeg. But let's taste this. Slancha. Okay. Now it tastes a little stronger than 150. Honestly, it tastes a little stronger than 100, more than 102 proof, 51% ABV. But on the nose, you get the peat. It's very vegetable. It tastes young. For me, it tastes really young. It does not taste mature. On the nose, it reminds me of nice grass field. We are a little bit by the ocean sea. The peat is coming in perfectly and beautifully. A little bit of, stone fruit. But I'm not getting the usual tropical, kind of the tropical thing that you get. That tropical nose, almost like a pineapple / mango that you get on Ardbeg usually. This is very you get a lot of vegetable here. Herbal, very herbal. That's what I'm looking for. Herbal, like black tea, some black tea. Sweet notes on front, marmalade, a little bit of peach strawberry-ish notes on the front. Mid palate, a little flat, but the peat comes in. It tastes, one or two sip, it tastes okay. You get what I call, the peat is not, it's not more of what I call those brighter peat note that you get, like almost like those smoky, nice note. This is more like smoky but dark. So it's like a dark fig, like you have on a charcuterie board. That's really what it takes me to, is more darker note than brighter notes. Now the MSRP on this bottle is $1.99. That's the MSRP. So you're probably looking about over 200 on the market. It's a committee release, so it is at cask strength, which is 51. But I'll be honest, I've had better Ardbeg. I hate to say this because I love Ardbeg, but if you are going to actually, if you like dark fruit note with spice, I would say not like black pepper spice, like it stays right in your throat, this is for you. For someone who is part of the committee and love that nice, set of my Ardbeg, I will get a bottle just to say I have one. But is the Hypernova the best Ardbeg I've had? I would say no. And the one thing I would say about Ardbeg is we need a little more transparency. I feel like these casks are being blended and they're being thrown out there, or they've been picked by the committee. But even the committee is not giving us details. Like, tell us what we're age, what's the age. Maybe somewhere along the line it justifies some of these notes that we pick up. But as a committee member, I feel like they're doing us a serious disservice by not bringing that transparency to us. If you taste something like Octomore, Octomore gives you everything. Quatre sur table, we say in French, right? You have clear transparency. You have the type of, casks that was used, the age and whatnot. But I will get a bottle just to actually have as part of my Ardbeg collection. But is it something I want to spend $200 on based on the taste? Honestly, this one for me, it gets a B minus. Peated whiskey, as a peated whiskey lover, I want more. Ardbeg have released so many amazing whiskeys that this for me seemed rush. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. Ardbeg Hypernova. First take at it. Tell me what you think in a comment. Have you had it yet? What are your thoughts? Do you think Ardbeg should give us more transparency and tell us more what we are picking up on our bottles? And tell me when you try it, what exactly are your thoughts on it and what you think is missing here. Till next time, sláinte.